His priority, you see, is a guaranteed virtue.
I wonder if I'm beginning to guess what it is you're intending to propose.
We're basically too rich for our own good, and we have nothing to do. So we spend our time manipulating and seducing other people and telling each other about it. It's kind of our thing. It's our little game that we've been playing for a while.
While the plot of Les Liaisons Dangereuses revolves around those games played by French aristocrats just before revolution broke out, it was a much different game that initially united the star and the director of this production.
We maintained a friendship that kind of came out of certain similar viewpoints about theater and art and a love of fantasy football. How about that, right?
Rob Van Meenen and Jeff Page first worked together 13 years ago at the Globe Theatre in Regina. And despite their mutual love of the gridiron, this project marks their first collaboration since. Van Meenen is also producing the show, the first for his theater Naught, since the Cherry Orchard 3 years ago.
I didn't want to let the thing go because I thought it was really important to keep trying to find ways to do classic or classically inspired works with large casts, large production teams, large artistry. And I happened to go see the National Theatre Live production down at the Cineplex. And I thought, we could do this.
The casting of Johnna Wright is also a reunion a long time in the making for Van Meenen. She first directed him in a production of A Christmas Carol nearly a decade ago.
I need you to undertake a heroic enterprise, something for your memoirs.
The veteran actor has been more focused on directing recently, and Van Meenen admits he was nervous to ask her to take on the demanding role.
I knew I had to have someone who could embody all the power and the prestige and also the many sides to that character. And in talking to my wife, I said, you know, I really want to kind of ask Johnna for this. I feel like this is a perfect fit.
And after some consideration, Wright decided she was up to the challenge, especially once she decided to embrace the decadent nature of her character.
It's so much fun to be sort of conscience-free for a little while. I've never played a role like that before, so it's been quite, for a while I was like, oh, but this isn't very nice, and then I got over it. And it's fun now.
And while we are chronologically far removed from the world in which the story takes place, the novel it is based on was written in 1782, there are elements that the stars believe still ring true today.
It really exposed a society that was on the verge, on the brink of maybe falling. And if I check my recent headlines in the news, we might be next door to someone else who's kind of perhaps on the verge of falling.
We live in a society with double standards and with hypocrisy, with one set of rules in public, maybe not the same set of rules in private, maybe not the same standards applied to the same people, and that's what lets these things happen. That's what gives me my opportunity.
Les Liaisons Dangereuses plays at the Refinery through May 14th. In Saskatoon, I'm Simon Hiatt reporting.
Virtue.